Once upon a time, there was a guy named Luke Derp in a galaxy far, far away. Every time he went on an adventure, he would just be bullied. I mean, he was derpy. His face was messed up, everything about him was messed up. And his enemy was Derp Vader, his father. His real name was Anakin Derp, but everybody liked to call him Derp Vader. Luke Derp didn't know that Derp Vader was really his father. He just found that out when he was in a duel with him. Luke Derp was part of a group called the Rebels. They didn't use lightsabers or guns, they used laser rifles. One day, Luke Derp got sick, and his sickness and his derpiness conjoined. You know what's gonna happen next. What happened next is, it spread throughout the galaxy, and it made everybody derpy, and had a cold, and the fever. The science labs were overrun with volunteers and scientists all over the galaxy trying to find a cure for this derp. During this, the doctors just gave normal medicine to the people with the flu and the cold. But people with the derp, well, they're still finding a cure. Luke was born derpy. So as a kid, he was bullied, of course. And as an effect of that, he was very, very shy. Growing up, Luke really, really wanted to be a Jedi. He was always interested in flying an X-Wing. When Luke grew up, he decided...
Oh, you frick. Oh, you frick.
Okay, what the heck is happening?
Frick, you piece of
Okay.
frick. You motherfricker. Frick.
When Luke graduated college, he decided he was going to be a Jedi. But first, he had to find a Jedi Master to train him. 1 year later, Luke found a Jedi. His name was Obi-Wan Kenobi. But it came with a price. Obi-Wan wanted Luke to become his apprentice, so Luke did. He agreed. And Luke started his training. Luke had to stop his training halfway through due to being beat up really badly by Jabba the Hutt. So he waited 2 years. Obi-Wan died shortly after Luke was beat up. Before he died, he told Luke about another Jedi Master to teach him, Yoda. When Luke arrived at Yoda's home for training, Yoda said, From then and forever, Luke never went to go see Yoda again. He never finished his Jedi training. This is where we pick up on when they were still looking for a cure for Luke's derp sickness. After 5 years of looking for a cure, Luke decided he needed a friend. So he went to the local cafe and found a guy named Han Solo. Han Solo made fun of Luke every once in a while, but not often. Han Solo was okay with being friends with Luke. He didn't care about being made fun of. Han Solo was one of the only people in the galaxy that was immune to the derp, so he didn't look derpy. Luke decided, since Han was one of the only people immune to the derp, he asked Han if he would give some of his DNA to make a cure. When Han and Luke went to the science lab, the scientists said the only way to get DNA to test it was through Han's poop, aka specimen. The scientists tried to use Han's specimen to make a cure, and it worked. So the scientists gathered all the people immune to the derp and took their DNA. The scientists found out that the cure they made had worked, but it was too late to save Luke. So they just went ahead and cured all of the other people in the galaxy. The way they cured the whole galaxy was they gathered all the people with only the derp and put them on one planet. They turned the cure into a mist and sprayed it all around the planet. To this day, Luke is still made fun of every once in a while, and every once in a while, a baby is born with the derp, but they cure him. Babies being born with the derp nowadays is very rare, near to impossible. From then on, Luke led a normal life and focused more on being a pilot for various things like transports and things like that. This was the life of Luke Derp.